afternoon, good night, whenever you guys decide to watch this video. How you guys doing this week? I know it's been a minute, but we got some things to get into. Definitely with a lot of gig work that's been going on with my recent trip to Florida. You know, I had to be quarantined and all of that goodness. But it wasn't too bad. Did a little digging, see what's going on in different states. Again, I've been to, of course, Long Island, of course, the city, of course, Jersey, of course, PA, and now Florida. And it's been a pretty bad experience over like the last few months of Instacart. But we're gonna get into some things that it seems like it's been a long time coming. So especially with the new features they implemented and things of that nature, and the reason why I'm kind of like I'm off the platform. I'm pretty much done with it. Multiple reasons, but let's get into some stuff that I seen in Florida. So as you can see, there's no batches in Florida. Not that there was, let me not say that there's no batches, is that the time that we looked, there was no batches going on in Florida. Again, if you guys are not a 5-star rating, you're not gonna get certain batches. And because, again, I'm in my my secondary account, I don't see certain batches, unfortunately. So I can't give you guys a good estimation on how, you know, good or bad Florida is, because I didn't see no batches. I think from the whole time we was there, I think I've only seen maybe 2 or 3 batches the whole Friday to Tuesday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So 5 days, I've only seen maybe 2 or 3 batches the whole 5 days. So pretty bad. And that's just what it is going forward. So unfortunately, if you live in Florida, hopefully you guys get batches. My little visit there, it was pretty bad. So it is what it is from that. So as you can see, Instacart has the nerve, the audacity to sue Uber, according to CNN Business, to sue Uber because Uber controls Cornerstone, not Cornerstone, excuse me. Uber owns Cornerstone, so I guess Instacart wants to monopolize the market, so they're suing Cornerstone, which is it's crazy. I mean, they don't sue Shipped, you know, but they're suing a corner shop, and I think they're doing that because a lot of people do Uber. So if you're already on the Uber platform, you can have that option to add on to your growing list of things that Uber allows you guys to do, such as, you know, Uber XL, Uber Lux, Uber deliveries, with, you know, UberEats. But I don't know, but they're bold in doing that. Good luck trying to sue Uber, bro. But yeah, that's very bold of them. I hope they lose. I really do. They try to monopolize the market. And even though Uber does the same thing, Uber does monopolize the rideshare market, but they don't sue other companies coming out. Not that I know. If you know, if you guys do know about that, let me know in the comments. But not that I've seen. But yeah, Instacart got the nerve, but it's greed, and we're gonna talk more about Instacart's greed in a little bit. So as you can see, customers have been able to modify the gratuity, excuse me, as soon as some people have started their batches. So I didn't believe it at first, because I'm like, nah, you know, they gotta wait to blah blah blah. But no, a few people on the Facebook group has shown, as you guys see, that they modified the gratuity as soon as she started shopping. And this isn't the first time I've heard about it. It did happen to me once, but I thought it was a glitch in the system, and when I finished, nothing really changed. So I wrote it off. But I see that yeah, it's a thing where you know, it does. I guess it doesn't happen to everybody, but it's definitely a possibility that when you guys are shopping and the young lady said that it said order modified, and she couldn't figure out what it was. But then when she looked at it, the payout was different because the customer lowered the gratuity. So we don't know if it was the customer, or we don't know if it was Instacart. But you know, Instacart has been doing a lot of shady stuff, and it's really getting people fed up with the platform. it's frustrating. I'm gonna get into some things later because I'm probably like officially really done with Instacart because of the constant abuse that they get away with. So let's get into some more topics. So I know I spoke about it. I think my last video or the video before. I'm not 100% sure. That Instacart lowered the bonus, the referral bonus. And I thought it was a glitch because one day it was $25, and the next day it was $15, and then it set up to $2,500. No, it's not a glitch. They intentionally did that. So it's very frustrating because multiple reasons, right? We're just gonna speak about a few. One is because they lowered it by 100-fold, which is what, times 100. So they lowered it from $2,500 to $25. $2,500 to $25. Now my thing is, if people who've signed up under your account, right, and are now working their tail off to reach that 125 within 4 to 6 weeks, right? If they're doing that, and then you get an email, no matter if it's a day later, if it's the next day, if it's the next week, if it's in a couple weeks, 3 weeks later, right? You get an email saying, hey, your referral is wrong. It's not supposed to be $2,500. It's not supposed to be $1,500. It's not supposed to be $1,000. It's now $25. You know how pissed off I would be? And that's what I mean by this company is committing so much fraud. Like, this is fraud. Like, you have people working under a certain precedent, and then you're changing the rules. You're changing the rules as the game is being played. Like, how is this legal? Like, how is this legal? Like, this is the thing that frustrates me. Like, this stuff can't be legal. It blows my mind that they will they will have people work, and then they would change the referral like mid job. It's like that. Like, how is that not fraud? How is that not fraud? I don't know if you guys have ever seen me, in a tangent, as I go off my tangent as I do. I don't think you guys never seen me in a these are called Polo. The Polo is the brand, but this isn't a Polo shirt. But the brand is not Polo. The type of shirt is called a Polo collar shirt. I don't think you guys ever seen me. It's because I'm doing my other job, which is security, but it's kind of dead right now. So I was able to make this video. I got a lot for you guys. Front page, back page, going on to another page. I got a lot for you guys because I know I've been going for a minute, and a lot of this stuff has been building up over the last, I think, pretty much 2 weeks. So let's keep going. Yeah, it's frustrating. Sorry about the tangent. The tangent over tangent. It's frustrating because we see that different people get different bonuses in different regions, and that makes sense. You work in New York or Cali or Florida, not Florida. Like, I would say a high market area, so like in the north, or I guess Cali's not really north, but any of these high market areas, even Jersey or whatever. You get a higher referral, and that makes sense. But to tell this lady that her referral is wrong, it's such a slap in the face. It validates me saying that the company is a fraud. Like, they're committing fraud. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. Like I said, I thought it was a glitch. I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, saying, yo, it's a glitch, it's a glitch, it's a glitch. No, it's not. They changed the bonus, and then they don't even properly notify you. And then they have you go refer people thinking you're gonna get a set amount, and then they change it like right after people has been signed up for it. It's crazy. It's so crazy. I don't know, man. So continuing with the BS changes, the new perks system, they used to offer a lot of perks. I remember a while ago, maybe a few years ago, their perks were really good. They allowed to do certain things, but now it seems that they're taking money from shoppers. Like, they're taking money from shoppers in multiple fronts, right? And it doesn't make sense because you just boasted that, you know, the owner of Instacart has Aprova, whatever his name is. He just became, you know, with his investors' help, a billionaire. So it doesn't make sense that you're now taking money back from shoppers. You know what I mean? Like, you entice people to go out there because of the pandemic. You entice them to do certain things because of the pandemic, and I get it. But the fact that you're now effectively pulling a rug from under your shoppers, it's like damn, yo, like that's, you're being hella reckless, bro. Like, you're being hella reckless, and it's becoming more and more frustrating. So again, they downgraded the perks now to like these collection kits, and I guess depending on what you've done, you know, they're giving you a bunch of garbage like socks. My dude, I almost cussed. Socks, my dude, like socks. Really, like and a lanyard that we already have, and other garbage that we don't need. It's like, make your shoppers feel appreciated. Put them on a tier list where they make more money. You know, they make more income, because that shows appreciation when you pay somebody more because of the work they put in. You know, like, care about your shoppers, and it seems like they don't, unfortunately, and that's what it is. And I've told you guys since day one, these companies don't care about you, man. And it seems like this is like probably the worst one, where they showing you like, yo, we really don't care. We got our bread. We hit our, you know, we hit our goals. We partner with all of these other companies, and it seems like they don't care about you guys no more. So, as I said, always multi-app, always multi-app. But let's talk about some good things that I end with them on a good note, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. But let's talk about some good things that they've done. As you can see, they advanced in security, stuff that they should have done a long time ago. I'm not going to get into all the details. I'll just read off some notes that I've taken. They partnered with they said a well-known security agency that they specialize in getting people who's doing these bot programs. So it's a bot bounty program where they go in there and they weed out people who's using the bots, and they weed out people who are either using the bots, or they have this third-party service that allows them to go in there and take and take batches and do things of that nature. They also doing shopper ID, which is the photo recognition. You have to take a photo every so often, which is fine. Which again, they should have did a while ago, because you know they knew about all the stuff that's been going on with as I've tried not to speak on it, with the illegal immigrants getting, you know, they pay a service, and then they have an app, and they go out, they have access to the app, and they go out there and shop like what's the name, when they're really not supposed to be in a profile. I don't really care about that, but again, that's just something that was going on. Security login, it would randomly log you out, and then you have to log back in as of normally, or with the code, which is like the H, whatever the letter code is, where you have to go in and you have to type in the same letters and go from there. Or they'll do that was a secure login, excuse me, secure log. That was a secure login. The automatic logout is where they log you out, and then when they fully log you out, and then you have to go in there and put in your password again, which is fine. They also banned device switching, which I didn't know was a thing. I wouldn't have taken the chances that I guess some other people have, which is they would go in there and they would switch devices. So I guess if you go in there with multiple people, you finish on one side of the store, and then they swap devices, and then on the other side. I don't know how they do it. I'm just making speculation, but again, they ban that as well. So just be aware that if you do device hop or device switch, they will deactivate your account. Speaking on that, they have enhanced shopper deactivation, and again, if you're using a third party and they know that you're using a third party, or if they deem you to be using a third party app, they will deactivate you. Also, a lot of the random deactivations, as I've said, as I stated the last couple times, is very harsh. So it's random. It's not only a random deactivation; it's a random deactivation with no detail behind it. So it will accuse you of something, and they'll give you no details on like what they're really accusing you of, or what either a customer said or what they deemed you to do was wrong. It's pretty much just random, and it's very, very, very difficult to fight it. A lot of messages on Facebook asking me how did I get my account back, and I said it's a very tedious process, and if you don't have your ducks in the line, you cannot get back on the platform. It's very difficult, and the reason why I fought so hard to get back on the platform was because I put the time in on my body. I beat down my body for the job. I beat down my car for the job. I had to get new tires, oil changes, gas. Those are things that I can't get back because I put in the time, energy, and effort. So then when you have somebody do that and then you kick them off the platform for no reason, it pisses you off. And that's what it did to me. So I fought hard to get back on the platform. And now that I'm back on the platform, they kind of like screwing me over. So just some things to be aware about. But speaking of that, let's talk about the reason why I'm not probably going to be doing Instacart anymore. My sister, she completed the referral bonus, and because it was under my other account, when they had deactivated me, they was like, oh, don't worry, we're gonna reactivate you, and once you get reactivated, you'll get the bonus. So they gave me all of these excuses, and I'm talking for over a month now, right? Over a month now. Oh, don't worry about it. We're gonna reactivate you. We're gonna escalate this. I have all the escalation stuff. I have everything from the first message that I've sent to all the messages they have talked to me about. And it got to a point where I say, listen, if I'm not gonna get my referral, let me know, because then I have to take legal action against you guys. And once you say legal action, they end the chat immediately. I get it, whatever. But the fact that as I'm speaking to this last person, I was like, yo, just be honest with me. If I'm not going to get it, like, let me know I'm not going to get it. And he was like, yeah, well, no, you're not going to get it because your account was deactivated. And I was like, so you guys can just deactivate people when you see that somebody is about to get a referral and they went quiet. And I was like, that's fraud. Like, and that's what I try to explain to him. Like, that's fraud. You can't sit up here and have people go out their way and do like refer people, and then when you're about to get a referral bonus, they deactivate you so you can't get the referral bonus. Not only that, they were deactivating people because when they get to a point where they're getting their not the bonuses, it's whatever their whatever the other bonus. Oh, you do X amount of batches, you get a you get a small bonus. They haven't been getting that, and then when people ask them about it, they deactivate their account. So it's like it's so much stuff going on. It's blown my mind, and like I said, if you guys aren't in the Facebook group, get in the Facebook group, man. Get in the Facebook group because it's a lot of information in there. The Reddit is a little more nuanced. I don't really mess with the Reddit, but in the Facebook group, it's crazy. Like when people are asking, like, "Yo, where's my money?" That you guys are like either, and I told them you guys are holding my money hostage. So they gave me all the excuses. Oh, it's gonna take 46 weeks for you to get, right? And I know that's a lie because the young lady that works in my zone, she was like, no, like I finished my referral on Friday and I got my money Wednesday. You know what I mean? So you guys are lying to me. And it's like, yo, if I'm not going to get it, like, let me know. So don't play all these games with me. But they told me that I'm not going to get it. They told me that it takes 4 to 6 weeks. They told me that they're gonna merge my account with my with the account that I have now and my original account. They're gonna merge the account, and then that's when I can get the bonus. They told me that what is it, shopper support or trust and safety is supposed to reach out to me. Trust and safety hasn't reached out to me in 2 months. I think if not 2 months, going on 2 months. They will not reach out to me. So you cannot tell me that. It's just whatever excuse that they can come up with. Everybody gave me a different excuse. Oh, don't worry about it. You're gonna get it next week. Next week come, hit him up. Oh, I don't know what's going on. You should have received it, blah, blah, blah. And now he's telling me, oh, because your account was deactivated, you can't get the bonus. And this is what I knew was going to happen. But again, if you reactivated my secondary account, why can't you reactivate my first account when I give you guys all the evidence you guys needed? So for you to say, oh, well, it's now permanently deactivated, it's like you guys are committing fraud, like in my opinion. So for me, hopefully, when I go and speak to these lawyers this week, it doesn't cost me more than the $1,500 that I'm supposed to get. And if it does, then hopefully they can sue them for more. And we can go from there, because like this is crazy. Like what was this, 5 going? No, I believe the 17th or the 7th. I think it was the 7th. So we're going on like 6 weeks now. Like, you know what I mean? And then for them to sit up here and lie and say, oh, first it was pending, and then it says it's waiting to get it's waiting to go to me, and then it said that the requirements are not met. And I'm like, yo, how are the requirements not met? She did 127 out of 125. He's like, yeah, we seen it. We don't know why it's not going to you, and blah blah blah. Oh, it doesn't matter that you're deactivated. It's still on your refer. You should still get the money. And so it's so much back and forth. There's so many lies for them to say, hey, you're not gonna get it. So in my estimation, like, they wouldn't reactivate me because they knew they would have to pay me out the bonus. And it's like, you can't say that you deactivated me for some reason, because I've given you everything that you've asked me for, and then not only that, you guys reactivated my backup account, or not my backup account, my secondary account. So it's not like, you know what I mean? So it just, for me, I don't know. So just be aware. So just be aware that if you guys are close to referral, it's a possibility that they will deactivate you, so you won't get that money. Just know that. So again, keep your receipts, keep your chat bubbles, keep all of that stuff. If you can't, keep all of that stuff, because you never know when you're gonna need it. And again, I believe that they're committing not just fraud on my end, just multiple tiers of fraud, but. That's that's really one of the reasons why I was like, I'm off this. I'm kind of off using Instacart, because like they're making it too difficult to work for the platform. And like Drake said, as I said before, when I'm not having fun with it, I'm done with it. And you're making it too difficult. You're lying to us. You're stealing from us. You're still stealing our tips again. You're nerfing or you're throttling what orders we get. It's so many things they're doing to make it so difficult to work for the platform. And for me, I'm all about ease of access. So if it's too difficult, especially when it comes to something like this, if it's too difficult, I'm not going to waste my time with it. But let's get into some other things that I've been doing, because some things has been good, some things have been bad. I'm learning some things, as you guys know. But let's get into some of these last, I think, 4 or 5 topics. So as you can see with DoorDash, I didn't do DoorDash this week when I got back. I didn't do DoorDash. Well, I got back last week. Let me not say that. But this week, I didn't do DoorDash because it's not worth it without the promos. Unfortunately, this past Sunday, I missed a promo of $6.50 because I was working overnight, if I'm not mistaken. I believe, yeah, I was working security. I've been working security 3 days straight. So, it's not worth it, man. It's a lot of driving. It's a lot of driving, with very, very, very little payout. So for me, it's not worth it. Unfortunately, again, I did miss the Sunday. I lied. I didn't work Sunday. I think I just slept. I was extremely exhausted. So I haven't done point pickup, but it seems like there's a lot of problems going on either with the app or just in general. As you guys can see, it wasn't showing the pay rate, so it was just showing like the delivery distance. So I don't know if it was like a glitch in the system, but I don't know what's going on. I know they did do, as I showed you, the update where they doing the new verification feature, which is pretty much taking pictures of everything, just like we've been doing with other apps as well. You take a picture when you get there, you take a picture when you drop it off, and all of that good stuff. So it wasn't showing the payout for the deliveries. Not too crazy, but it is what it is. And again, for me, I don't do it because the Walmart that's near me, point pickup isn't available for, but the one in Riverhead is. So I'm not gonna drive out there for for $7-8. For me, it's not worth it. If they had the one by my house, that's about maybe 10 minutes away, I think maybe 15 minutes with traffic, I would do that one if I can stack multiple orders, because again, you don't shop, you don't do anything, they bring it to your car, they put it in your car, and you just drop it off. So that's that. But yeah, for me, it's not really worth it to do point pickup because it's too far away from me, and it's not plentiful. Even if it was more orders where I can pick up multiple orders, I wouldn't mind going out there and do it. But because it's so inconsistent, for me, it's not worth doing it. Same thing I feel about Roadie. If Roadie allowed me to go out there and pick up multiple orders, I would have no problem doing Roadie. But because I can only pick up one at a time, most of the time, it's not worth for me doing it. But that's that for that one. So with Grubhub, I also missed their bonus, which was $15 per 5 delivery. So break it down to extra $3 per delivery. That was my fault again. I was exhausted over the weekend, and I was supposed to do filming out in Jersey, but that fell through. I did other filming as well. Recording a workout in Coney Island in Brooklyn. So working overnight Saturday, then driving out to Brooklyn Sunday morning, and then supposed to do a game Sunday, later Sunday morning or early afternoon. It fell through, but came home and I slept. That's really what it was. So that now I remember what it was. I worked overnight Saturday and did the recording in the morning on Sunday morning, and I was exhausted. I was like, I'd rather just sleep, and it is what it is. But yeah, so I missed that with Grubhub, unfortunately. And again, I still love Grubhub. For me, it's the most profitable of the three that I do food wise, which is Grubhub, DoorDash, and UberEats. But I do got some information on UberEats, so tune in. So as I said, I'm gonna invest a little bit of time into UberEats. I don't know how the bonus works. Not bonus, the hot zone works, I'm gonna say. One night it was a really good hot zone. I mean, like $8.50, but I believe that was I think that was yesterday. Let me not even lie. I think that was yesterday. It was a really good hot zone, but again, I had to go to work at 10 o'clock at night, so I wasn't able to work because I needed to sleep, so I can be up all night. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that. But yeah, they're offering the extra $125 if I do 50 deliveries by the week. And again, I was skeptical. So when I showed you guys the chart on Monday, I only did, I think, 1 or 2 orders, and I knew that wasn't going to pay anything. But I said, let me check, let me dabble, let me check and see if the deliveries count. I mean, excuse me, if the trips count as deliveries or deliveries count as trips, because if not, it's like I don't want to drive people around in my vehicle, right now. But it counts. So I'm gonna try to get just extra, what is it, 125 to do 50 deliveries. So I think I only got to do like 20 something more. So 20 something or 30 something more. I don't know. I don't know what it was. But yeah, I'm gonna try to strive for that. And if I get that, I'm gonna try to invest in it a little bit more. But again, these are very, very low payouts. Very low payout. I'm talking $4 to $5 a payout. And sometimes it's not crazy far, because I'm not taking the crazy far ones, but sometimes it is a distance. And the one thing I would say about UberEats, I never waited for Uber Eats order. Today, I showed you guys today. I never waited for Uber Eats order. I was in and out the store or in and out the drive-through. No, I lie. I think I waited for one. I think it was a Wendy's. I believe I waited for like one. I think it was a Wendy's. Other than that, no, I haven't really waited. Other than that, yeah, it's crazy. Again, I don't really know about the hot zone, how the hot zone work. I only got one hot zone bonus today, and I think that one was like for $7. But it's like I shouldn't have to, with Uber Eats, I shouldn't have to do one order, cut the app off, drive into a hot zone, then cut the app back on to get order, drop it off. I'm like, I shouldn't have to do all of that. You know what I mean? So again, I don't really know how Uber Eats work. It's like kind of my first time really doing it. I've done it in the past, but I hadn't really committed the time because, again, I didn't want to do $3 orders, because before it was worse than it is now. I mean, it was like $3 an order, and it was like 30 something minutes of work. 45 minutes sometimes, especially when I went to Mastic. It was like 45 minutes to go to, one, because in Mastic, there's only one part where you get the food, and then you have to drop all the way down to the water to drop it off sometimes. It was like, no, I'm not doing that. So, so I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to try to do it a little more. I'm probably going to try to hit this bonus at least for the week. I'm definitely going to do more Grubhub. And I'm gonna do DoorDash if the bonus is worth it. If the bonus is not worth it, I'm not doing it. It's just way too much driving, way too much driving. I mean, worse than Uber Eats. It's more driving and worse than Uber Eats. It pays like maybe 25% more, but it's way more work than Uber Eats. Uber Eats, it's a little busy, but it's not like super busy enough where I want to keep doing it, because again, $4 to $5 payouts is like trash. And even when they go up to $7, it's like it's very far away, very far away. The store is far away, and then the drop off is far away. So we're gonna keep working at it, man. We're gonna keep working at it and get some, get these done, and hopefully they offer more bonuses going forward. So we'll see. Oh, and before I forget, one thing to be aware of, if you are like me, where you started out with Uber and then you got Uber Eats later on, just be aware that you can still get passengers. It's rare, but you can still get passengers. When I first started, I started with Uber, not Uber Eats, but I think not that long ago, I wouldn't even say less than a year ago. I want to say less than a year ago, maybe even maybe 6 months ago. Excuse me. They went and it used to be you can put on Eats only, Uber Eats only, and you would only get Uber Eats even if you had the ability to do passengers. But now you can still get passengers, and you guys have to watch out, because they will slip in a passenger in there. A passenger ride, and my car has all the food stuff in it, so like I can't pick up passengers. I mean, I can, but I'm not going to. Let me say that I'm not going to. So yeah, just be aware, if you guys do have that option where you are doing Uber and Uber Eats, and you cut off Uber just to do Uber Eats, it's still a possibility, because it says I don't remember what it says. It's like limited chance to get whatever it is. I don't remember what it is. I don't have the picture up with me right now. But just know that. Just be very aware that you want to make sure it says meal in the top right. It says meal, and not not the passenger. So, but also before I switch to the next topic, maybe it's a little easier for me to see because I'm technically gold, so I can see like how much time it's gonna take me. And I can see exactly where the store is, and then the drop off is, and like the amount of money I'm supposedly making, and how long it's gonna take me. I think that the amount of minutes, how much money I'm making, and both the store and the drop off location. Again, I'm Uber Gold, so maybe that's why I can see some of these things. I don't really remember what it was like before. I knew when I wasn't Gold, it would just say meal, and I was like, meal, what the hell? But now I know, like, I'm Gold, so I can see more, But just a little tidbit for you guys. If you guys do that, just be aware that you can still get passengers. So I made on Tuesday, which is today, I made 66.60 for the day, and then for the week I've made 88.89 for the week with Uber Eats. For Grubhub for the week, I've only made 20.06. Again, not too much. Dabbling into some other stuff. I really was trying to get these Uber Eats orders in, but even with Grubhub, it's not a lot of orders with Grubhub, and when they are, they're very far away. They're very, very, very far away, especially out here. They can put you by the water where you don't want to be, but unfortunately, not too busy. As you can see, I didn't make anything with DoorDash because, again, very long distances, very low payout. For me, it's not worth it. So I'm not gonna go dedicate my time, my energy, my gas, because my car is thick and she takes gas. I'm not gonna dedicate that time to doing that. So that's that. And again, with Instacart, I'm not putting in the time, especially with them stealing my referral money. It really demotivates me to actually go out there and do something. And even when I get up early and I look at the 8 o'clock for the Aldi. I'm thinking Aldi's 9 o'clock. I lie. I look at the 8 o'clock. The orders aren't there. I look at the 9 o'clock for the BJ's and Aldi's. The orders aren't there. I look at the 10 o'clock for the Costco's. The orders aren't there. So it's very demotivating when you know that they're doing shitty things and you're trying to rectify it. You're trying to go in there and you're trying to compensate for how bad the app is. You know what I mean? You keep adapting and you get to a point where you can no longer adapt to it and you have to like shelf it because it's not only that it's not making you money, it's stealing money from you. So when you start to get into that phase where you feel like somebody's stealing from you, you got to know when to walk away, or at least address the situation in a timely manner. I did take Instacart dude's advice, and I went on the it's like the in-chat forum, or it's like a suggestion box, or you drop your suggestions and you see that, like, I think the developer of the app or whoever it is go out there and they see your suggestions, and maybe they'll implement it, maybe they're not, depending on if you get enough upvotes or not. But I did take his advice, and I went in there and I petitioned to make a Tinder-like feature, which you can just swipe away batches that you don't want, because we know that Instacart, if you have too much, because they throttle you, you can only have maybe like up to 12, without it freaking out. Just swipe away. Like, if you don't want it, just swipe away. And just get rid of it, like Tinder. You don't want to speak to somebody on Tinder, you swipe them away. And for here, especially because we need to declutter the screen, because time is so valuable that you don't want the bad batches on screen. There needs to be a point where you can just swipe away orders that you don't want, because it's going to declutter the screen. It's going to allow you to refresh the app, bring new orders into the screen, and so on and so forth. If not, then you just get a bunch of bad batches, and then the split second that you take to look away from your phone, because it's like, I'm tired of seeing these $7 to $9 batches, $11 batches, $13 batches. That's when you miss something good. So unfortunately, that's just what it is. But again, that's just my little update for the past maybe 2 weeks. I want to say a week and a half or whatever it is. That's what's been probably 2 weeks. So I didn't do a video when I went to Florida, and then I didn't do a video when I quarantined when I came back, and now we're into the 3rd week. So just my little update about what's going on with Instacart, with some of my side jobs, how I'm pivoting to different things. Security's picking up, so I'm doing this less and less, because it's become demotivating when you see these things happening. Other people are thriving in it. I'm not dwelling in it. If it's not popping for me, I have other options. Hopefully, when football picks back up again, I have other options to do certain things with certain teams and make money doing that way. But that's it. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. If you want to challenge me on something, let me know in the comments. This one lady, last little tangent. This one lady called me a liar on Facebook when I told her that you have to wait 6 months. When you have to wait, I'm not gonna put her on blast, but you have to wait 6 months, for you to be reactivated, because that's the limit. And she called me a liar, and then she called me a liar. She said that you can't use the same information when you sign back up, and I'm like, yeah, you absolutely can use same information. The most, if you want to CYA, if you want to cover your tail, the most you can do is change your phone number. And you can change your address and your phone number. You can always get a new phone number. It doesn't have to be a real phone number. It can just be like a Google Voice phone number. It can be your I don't know if they still do the text me or the text free number. It could be a text free number and just have it forwarded to your phone. And yeah, you can. I mean, there's multiple ways of doing it. The only thing you can't really change is your social. So that's the thing that blew my mind. But even when I showed her, how the steps that I took, even though I showed her, I spoke to the in-chat person, and I spoke to T3, and I was like, hey, you gotta wait 6 months. And he was like, yeah, 6 months is like the minimal period you wait. And she was like, oh, well, I still don't believe you, you're lying, and you're this. And I'm like, at the end of the day, all I can do is give people information. Whether you want to believe it or not, that's up to you. But when you bring somebody facts and she's still she still doesn't believe it, then it's like what are you here for? I should have known that she was new to the Facebook group, and people call her out because they know if I'm going to say anything, I'm going to say it truth and facts, research, things that's been brought to my attention as well. So it is what it is. You can't please everybody, but we do the best, and I try to get you guys information that you can use and not fill you guys with BS content, and we go from there, man. Again, if you like the video, do me a favor, subscribe. I know I don't say that often because I don't want to pester you guys with that, but do me a favor, just subscribe, hit the notification button, give me a thumbs up so this can get out here. I think maybe one of my videos hit 1,000 views, which is like amazing. Thank you guys so much. And what else? I think I said subscribe. I think I said like, share, all of that good stuff, man. If you guys like the video, again, press the like. If you don't like it, let me know in the comments below. Until next time, guys, have a good one.